if the polynomial, so the polynomial we are calling that f of x, that is going to be 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 7 and then plus 5 is divided by x minus 1. So we want to find the remainder. This is what the question is asking us to find. By the way, if you are new here, you may consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see content like this. And if you're already on this channel, we deeply apologize for not uploading videos for some time now. So because of one or two technical issue, we are very sorry for that. Okay, but yeah, yesterday we posted, maybe some few days ago, we posted this particular question on our shorts. That's why you need to join this platform. Okay, so the shorts, you have those things already. So this is going to be the full video on how to tackle this problem here step by step. Now, when I give you something like 10 divided by 2, you should be able to do this thing by saying that straightforward. The answer is equal to 5, right? So what will be the remainder? So meaning that this is, let's say, 10 oranges, right? So 10 oranges being shared by 2 people, right? Is that okay? So 2 people here. So for sure, each person is going to take 5 oranges. Is that okay? So that's very simple. So what will happen if you say take 11 oranges and then share out to the same 2 people, right? So the same 2 people here, nobody is going to take half of the oranges. Everybody must take a full orange, right? So for sure everyone will take 5 pieces, and then the remainder here is going to be 1. It will remain 1 orange. So this is something we already know at a basic level, right? Bringing that idea to a polynomial issues is that it is very simple and straightforward once you know what to use and how to use it, and I'm going to give you that in this video. And the trick in solving this particular question is that we want to find the remainder, what remains. This is what everything here is being divided by, the x minus 1. So the key here is that you are going to solve this thing here, that is the x minus 1, everything equal to 0. So if you solve this, you should have your s to be equal to 1, right? So once you have the x equal to 1 here, take these values of the x here and then plug that inside the polynomial equation given to you, right? So this equation, is that okay? So it means that whatever you see the x here, we are going to replace that particular s by what? By 1. If you don't understand this and you want to know why, we advise you to comment in the comment section below for a solution. By the way, if you have any particular questions on the polynomial you want us to assist you with, you can also comment in the comment section, or just mention the topic that you want us to help you with in the comment section. We'll be very glad to assist you on that. Okay, perfect. Now proceeding from here, we are going to replace the x here by 1. So once you solve this, because everything here being divided by the s minus 1, so you first of all need to solve this thing, have your s to be equal to 1. Take this x and put that inside the entire machine here. So this is a polynomial, so we are going to have 3. So let me change my pen here. So if you want to support this channel, so just try and reach us in the comment section. Is that okay? All right, so we have this 3, and then our x here is 1, right? So that is 1. Make sure that you put everything into bracket. 1 exponent 3, and then minus 2, and then s is 1 squared plus 7, and then what? Plus 5. What is your answer in the comments? So this should be what? This should be 3 minus 2 plus 7 and then plus 5. I have something to be equal to 13. So 13 is going to be the remainders, right? So 13 is what remains after this guy here is being divided by the polynomial function. Is that okay? So this is how simple you solve questions so like this. When I give you something that goes this way, this particular question is for you, right? So this is something we have the x, so that is 2x squared plus 8x minus 6 is being divided by x minus 2. You want to find the remainder. So your answer, right? So give me your answer in the comment section below, right? So that tells me that you are participating. This is our second question we are going to solve under the polynomial equation. There are numerous questions under polynomial. That's why I said earlier in this video that if you have a particular question that you are struggling with, or you have a topic or subtopic under polynomial equations that you want us to assist you, just comment in the comment section below, right? So we have f of x that is equal to negative 2x exponent 3 plus qx. So this is what you see something like this is a letter or a number that is missing, so ks and then plus 2, where this k is a constant. So the meaning constant is that can be 0, 1, negative 2, and so on and so forth, right? So it doesn't involve any variable. That's the meaning of the constant. And you have f of negative 1 that is equal to 2. So what this guy means here is that, or the way of solving this particular problem is to understand or gather all the information so being given to you. So what that we know here, we are told that this guy is a constant. It doesn't involve any variable, right? And then 2, we have this guy here to be equal to 2. So what it means here is that we pick this negative 1 here, the f of whatever is here. This is what we are giving. Have you seen that these people look familiar? Is that okay? So it means that this negative 1 here can be replaced by the x here, right? And then everything equal to that. So what it tells here is that this x here is what we are seeing here. So if you replace this x by negative 1, then we are going to have negative 1 in place of all the x, and then we equate everything to 2, right? So here that tends to be f of negative 1, because this is what we know is going to be equal to. So whatever you see the x, we put a negative 1 there. So negative 1. I see that I'm putting that into bracket to avoid any confusion. So we have plus what q, s is still negative 1, and then what plus 2, right? Okay. If you have any question along, make sure that you just comment in the comment section below for an assistant. So this guy here tends to be a negative 1. Right, so negative 1 exponent 3, that should be a negative 1. It's just like saying negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1, right? So this multiplied by that should be 1. Multiplied by negative 1, that should going to be negative 1. Right, so you have here to be negative 1. So the negative multiplied by that's going to be a positive what? Positive 2. And then this guy here tends to be negative q, and then plus what? Plus 2. Remember, the question says that everything here is equal to 2. Is that okay? So how simple that's going to be. So we can proceed and solve this problem from this part. So these two people here is going to be this, add these two to that, that's going to be 4 minus q, everything is equal to 2, right? So what are you going to be? You have a negative q here, that is going to be negative 2. You know how I got a negative 2? So here we are going to divide both sides by negative 1 divided by negative 1. The reason why I'm taking my time to solve this thing one by, don't be in a hurry, right? So nobody is chasing you, but make sure that you work within a time frame. So we cancel out, you have our q to be equal to, so let me use equal to 2, right? This is equal to 2. The values of this q is going to be equal to 2. So here comes the next question. Given that 3s plus 1, everything multiplied by x squared minus 2s plus 3, all is going to be equal to 3x exponent 3 minus 5x squared plus qs and then plus 3. We want to find the values of the constant q, right? So the same q just like from the previous question. Okay, now just a second, why don't you pause this video and try and come back and come and find a solution? Yes, congratulations for trying, right? So mathematics is just all about try and error. So you try until you have it correct. No fear of making mistake. Without mistake, you can never know exactly which one is the best approach to use. Now, if you're able to expand this bracket here, then that is good. So the first step is to expand the bracket here, because this is a two different brackets. So when you have something like s plus 1, everything multiplied by, let's say, x plus 2, right? So you have to expand this thing based on exactly what the question is asking of you. Okay, so expanding this bracket here, it means that this 3x is going to multiply everything in this bracket, and then this one will also multiply everything in the bracket. So how do you do it? So 3s here multiplied by that you are going to have 3s exponent 3, right? And then this one multiplied by this, that should be negative 6x squared, and then this multiplied by that should be positive 9x. Do you agree? and then the 1 multiplied by everything is just going to be the same thing. So we have x squared, so minus 2x plus 3. So everything is gone. This guy has already been expanded, so we have 3x squared minus 5s squared plus qs plus 3. Is that okay? So perfect. So this is where our work begins here. So here you have to group some light, and because you can see the same guy here, the same guy here, the same guy here, then the same guy here. Is that okay? So grouping that, we have this guy works alone because he doesn't have any partner on the left hand side of the equation. So you have minus 6x, and then plus x squared, right? So minus 6x squared plus x, so you have 9x here, and then minus 2x, and then plus 3. Everything is just going to be equal to this guy minus 5x squared plus qs, and then plus 3, right? So working on this side here, we have just 3x squared. You agree? So what is happening here? You have minus 5s squared, and then what about this 9, and then this one? So that's going to be positive 7x. So dealing with something like this, you just need to focus on what the numbers. Since this s squared here, there's the x squared here. So here we have s and x. So that means that 9 minus 2. That's I got a 7 here. So here plus 3. So everything is just going to be equal to 3s squared, then minus 5s squared plus qx, and then plus 3. Remember, what we are looking for is this guy, right? So the key here. So here you can clearly see that this guy here. So when I say okay, from here, let's make it like this. So from here you have this 3s squared here, you have another 3. So obviously that they cancel out, right, because of the equal to sign. This is what I'm trying to say. So having something like 2 minus x equal to 2. So if you want to group this thing here, that tells you that you should have these 2, subtract 2 from both sides. So that's the negative 2, that's equal to negative s, that's equal to 2 minus. So obviously that they cancel out. That's why I'm saying that this guy and this guy cancel out. Is that okay? So the trick here is that they must have the same sign. If here is positive, here must be positive because before they cancel out. So this one cancel out this, right? So I can see another thing here. So this is also negative and a negative, right? So this one also cancel out. Is that okay? So what about the 3? The 3 also cancel out. Right? Someone asks what remains. We have the 7s equal to 7q, right? So the 7s and the 7q, or maybe qs here, and then the 7s here, they all have x, and then this one also have x. That tells you that the values of them, if you want to equate or solve this problem here, you should have something that goes like this. That is 7x equal to qs. So comparing these two sides, that tells you that our q is equal to 7. Is that okay? So this is how simple you solve some of the polynomial equations in mathematics. Once again, if you are new here, why don't you do us a favor by subscribing to the channel for more content. If you're already on this channel, make sure that you give us some thumbs up and comment below if you have any special questions you want us to assist you. Thank you for watching.